Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to see if my Rode mic works properly. Let's have a look. This is just a test stream, folks. Well, so it seems we have sound. For anyone who was there on the Agony On stream for Saturday, you will recall that I had technical difficulties at the start, so I just wanted to see, in preparation, what that was all about, and it seems that, in fact, I am able to use this nice, pretty, beautiful Rode mic, uh, which is good. So, although I actually had to come out of the application, shut down my internet browser, and do it all again. So there's obviously something screwy going on. But at least I know that if I ever have to troubleshoot for that same reason, then I'll know what to do. Oh, it's silky smooth. It's a novel setup, folks. I have my Rode mic on a fluffy blanket on my bed with a sock on it, because my pop shield is on my stand that's over there. So I can actually see the laptop screen. So at least, wow, Sagipor, you are committed. Sagipor says, it's like you're in the room, Hive. I am in your room, Sagipor. I'm in the corner, speaking through one of those little stringy things with some cups, you know? Well, at least you now know what it's like to have someone in your room, Sagipor. I'll simulate a relationship for you any day. Are you in the room? I am in your room, Sagipor. Get out my fucking room. I'm in your head, Sagipor. Forget about your room. I'm louder than your own thoughts. Oh, I never thought of just misspelling it that way. I always use a little star, but that's quite smart. Are there no other streams on tonight, Sagipor? Sometimes I get bored when I'm just browsing. I'm like, well, I have Slam Dank meme compilation to watch later, I guess, but it's not the same. Who knew there'd be this purgatory period between the old world and the new killed world, the apocalypse world, where we still go live, but no one has social skills anymore and knows how to meet each other. Let me see. I'm not seeing this live chat in real time coming through on YouTube. There it is. So if I write um, this, let's see if this works. Where is Susan Wojcicki? Where is Susan Wojcicki? I was doing an upload, and I need to check your channel out, Sagipor. Actually, I was doing an upload, and I got a notification. I'm not sitting here waiting for a live stream. Well, you have a life then, I guess. I was just being honest. No need to make me cry, Sagipor. I'll have to check your. Let's see if I can check your channel, Segipore. What do you do, Segipore? I have to be quiet because people are in bed. I live in a squat. Uh, let me see. Which channel, Segipore? The contents of Segipore's brain channel or Segipore channel? I'm trying to get another YouTube screen up here. I'll be myself for a second, Segipore. Let me see. Saggy. Oh, hang on. I need your instructions, actually, bruv. Let's. Oh shit. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. That's my excuse. That's a good excuse. Lol. Um. Here we go. Saggy Paw is my music. Oh, nice, bro. Well, I'm a musician as well, man. Fundamentally. Hey, Saggy Paw. If I figure out how to clone once I get Hell 21 in the sack, I'll take a specimen and I'll build you your own one. You can. It will be Hell 22. We'll get you hooked up, brother. Oh, yeah. Well, Hiveless B, Segipore, is really a musical alias. It's an electronic musical alias of my own. In fact, the introduction music that you heard the other day, that's a track of mine called Imago for Hiveless B. That's what it is initially. I just need to mix it and stuff. I've got that, and I've also got a band called Dead Cat Radio, which is a rock thing, really. You know, bit Queens of Stone Age or something, and but more UK sound. Let me see, Sagipore. Sagipore. Oh, dude, you got into your Korg stuff, yeah, nice. I'll subscribe. Nice one. Let's have a look. Hang on, let me bang the volume up here. Turn that one off. There's one for 16th of September on this channel, Sagipore. All right, dude. That's all MIDI stuff, yeah. That's all right. Well, I could probably help you produce that stuff, dude, because I could tell you put it together, but you could kind of replace all the sounds, is my first impression. It's deliberately cheesy 80s stuff, right? Is this your stuff? Impulse, Core Gadget, Nintendo Switch. Hang on, I'm gonna have to go back and get your see what you're saying, bro. So let me see. Hang on. Um, bit of a strange mix. Which one, bro? The that one, yeah. Rock techno, right? Oh, right, my stuff. Yeah, rock tech. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. Well, it's like it's like alter egos, isn't it? It's like I've got an electronic side and that side. I like the Prodigy a lot. You know, for instance. Thanks. That's all right, dude. Let me see. Let me jump over YouTube. Okay. Well, I'll check out. I can't see you. Oh, you're uploading one now. I see what you're saying. Explain that to me, dude. What is that Impulse Core Gadget Nintendo Switch? What is that? And what's the vision for it? And is it like your own music or yeah? Just let me know, man. Let me know. Nice one. And are you UK Sagipore? I forget. I forget. And have you ever done a live, bruv? Ever done that? It's all new to me. That's a tune, man. That is a tune. It makes me feel kind of epic in a cheesy 80s way. You know, there's a whole load of sound design you could do with that, man. I've got deep into the production stuff recently. Liverpool, nice, man. Yeah. That's right. I remember you saying that, actually. I remember. Who we got? Mr. Boston, Paul. Hello, brother. How's it going? Wagwan. Well, you know, Mr. Boston, I've I've been expecting you. Mr. Boston says, Mr. Boston's my old school friend. He lives in Brighton, and like I used to. He's a fantastic musician, folks. So if you get a chance, jump over to his channel and check him out. Mr. Boston. Mr. Boston used to be a famous celebrity of the 7-second genre variety. And if you could tell me what the hell that was called again, Mr. Paul, Mr. Paul Fitzgerald, I'd appreciate it. How's it going, Paul? Brother, I'm going to get you on here one day, by the way, if you're up for it. So, yeah, let me know. This is literally a test stream, me trying to get my Rode mic going. It's probably quite quiet, but whatever. Vine. Vines, that's it. Mr. Boston was a Vine. And did you go by that name as well? Mr. Boston was a Vine superstar. Disgusting, disgusting Vines. All good, mate. Just been writing a lot of piano this evening. Good. Well, get it over to me, man, and I'll smash it through my piano, my Steinway 162 Steinway for your sampler thingy on contact. Mic sounds great through speakerphone. Good. All right. Yeah, it's all a new experience. The other sound was shite, but getting there, bruv. Not as famous as your brother yet. Paul's brother is actually, well, yeah, what is it? Brum reseller. He's got 7,000 subs. So you have to get your bro to give me a shout out whenever I start doing this proper, Paul. Much appreciated. But if you speak to him, that is. Sounds really good, Saggy Paw. Thanks, brother. Do I sound like I'm whispering through some cotton wool buds into your ear, in your room, in your brain? Because that's kind of what I'm going for. Yeah, my name was. Oh, unless you're talking. Yeah, well, my name was Mr. Boston on there. There you go. Well, Mr. Boston is a celebrity of old, from an old format. Are Vine still a thing? I don't know. Brum reseller. That's it. Yeah, yeah. Well, I actually watch your brother all the time, man. It's a good channel, and he's good at what he does, man. And I like the fashion shows. And somebody's at the door. Somebody's at the door. Um, Actually, you know what I did actually, Paul, the other day? I walked that direction back to mine. And I was like, oh, this is where John's shop is. I actually went up to the shop, but it was 6 p.m. on the dot, and I couldn't see him. But I was gonna just say hello to him, but he weren't there. You sound like some twat off radio. I thought, if I sounded like some twat off, I'd have to speak a little bit more like this to sound like some twat off Radio 4. But I'm happy to put on that effect just for you, saggy paw. Oh, look, it's my wifey, Brandi. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Of course, Brandi, of course. By the way, Brandi, Hell 21 may have beat you to it because she's got my number now and we've been texting. So you snooze, you lose. Lol. Well, I think so, saggy paw. Well, has anyone got any ideas for what they'd like in the Agony Art stream? Because I'm still working out the format for it. In fact, you know what? I was thinking of a midweek chill stream, and this is kind of performing that function because no one else is on, so whatever. But I was thinking of a midweek chill stream like this, where it's just totally casual and you just chat shit. Uh, in fact, maybe I'll just call it a mic test stream. Maybe I'll just create something. Oh, sorry. Oh, darn. Lol. My loss. Yeah. um, damn, you're insecure as well, Brandy. It could have been beautiful. Um, well, you never know, Brandy. I mean, we'll see what Hell 21's got to say about that. How you doing, Brandy? What are you up to? We got two musicians in. Meet Mr. Boston, and I think you met Saggy Paw the other night. Meet Mr. Boston. Mr. Boston's my old school friend. Exactly the same age as me, same year, and great musician. And yeah, Brandy's from the States, from New Jersey, Paul, in the Bigfoot community. And we sort of get at it on a channel called Lockbeard. That's how I met Brandi. So yeah, hearts for Mr. Boston. Has anyone got any requests, or would anyone ever come on? Like Boston, would you come on this thing with me? In fact, you could come on now, brother, if you would come on. Hey, saggy balls. I mean, saggy ball. I know. I know. I think I made a similar joke the other day, Brandy, but at my own expense. I remember my dad forewarned me about that. He said you wouldn't believe, you won't believe. Anyway, I'll get into that. He's dead now, um, but I love him. My Mr. Boston, personal opinion: you should stick to your own voice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I know, Paul. I know what you're saying. You're a great talker and have a timbre to your natural voice. Well, I do appreciate that, Paul. It was just so I could get over the hump. But yeah, yeah, I might do that. Well, let me ask you this, Mr. Boston, specifically on that. Do you think I should primarily be me and be like, "Yo, how you all doing?" And then occasionally break into the odd bit of, "It's the Joker. Hello, the Joker." Or do you just hate the Joker? Let me know. I'd defo come on, as in now, bruv, or another time. Hey, Mr. Boston. Um, trust me, Brandy, right the first time. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Lol, hey, everything sags at some point. Well, I'm sure, exactly, Brandy. It's true. Unless you good at handstands. In fact, it still would, wouldn't it? Just in the opposite direction. Yeah. It'd sag up. 100% be yourself, and defo use the Joker thing. It's such a good accent. Yeah, yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Paul. You know what? I was having the same instinct this week after the last one. I was like, it felt a little contrived in places, forced or something. I don't want it to be like that. So I might actually do that, Paul. And I just like hang out on live like this. Yeah, yeah. I'm still trying to suss out how to play things, play other people's videos and things online. Like I want to play all sorts of things, you know. Can't come on now. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'd have to look at setting up correct. Well, you can actually do it through just your screen, your laptop camera, or whatever you're on. Um, honestly, and I could send you. All I have to do is send you a link, and it just asks you. Yeah, if you're not up for it, dude, as well, that's cool, man. Another time, man. Though I'll get you on. I'll get you on another time. Where Batman? Where were the other ones going? Batman. Well, this is so random. I didn't even tell Batman I was going to be here. So Batman's still putting on his dungarees. His I don't know, his spandex. Sorry, Batman's still getting dressed in the cave because he just found out the Joker's gone randomly live as himself, as me. Um, but yeah, uh, no. Well, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me look back at YouTube. Yeah, Susan Wojcicki doesn't seem to be here today. Susan Wojcicki. Well, Batman at home. I think he knew that I was going to do a test stream to see if this mic thing works at some point. Um, so yeah, Mr. Boston. Actually, it's Bat Sim. Back Sim. What's Bat Sim? I can't. I don't even know how to say that. Bat Sim. What is it? What is that? Paul Fitzgerald. Uh, has to pleasure Alfred before he leaves. Exactly. But Andy, how did you know? That's hilarious. He does have to do that. Poor Alfred. Yes, well, um, I can't even do a Alfred impression, but yeah, hilarious, Brandon, hilarious. Oh yeah, very good. Oh yeah, yeah. Shit, I'm not down with the kids, man, or down with the furries. Zim's a non-binary joke. Well, very good, Paul. That was Bat Sim. Oh yeah. Oh, very good. That was actually good. I get you. It's Bat Sim. Shit, Paul. You funny. You should probably have your own channel. Randy Brand. It's Randy Brand. Um, well, what's that referring to? That's Russell Brand. I don't really watch him anymore. He's sort of he's not our neck of the woods, is he? But he started to wake up on as it pertains to the takeover or whatever. Although it's all softcore, it's also it's diet woke, isn't it? But you know what I mean. He is sort of coming around, so good. The servant needs some serving. Exactly. Well, I think that's why God gave men a preoccupation with going down on girls, Brandi, and that was a sexist joke in case you missed it. Fucking autocorrect, Randy. Yeah. Well, exactly. Well, Randy's actually, Randy, are you doing? Because Randy's got another channel. But are you gonna do that channel then, where it's just you? You should do this, Randy. I mean it. Like you should do something like this, where you can actually just hang out with people and respond to them, because it's just a lot less thought in how to, um, what sort of video format to put together and all that sort of stuff. It's just easier. You should do it, man. You got a good vibe, like I told you before, and people would enjoy just hanging out with you. So yeah, go ahead. In fact, Randy, would you come on this? You can come on this with me if you want to. Let me know. You can do it now. Russell Brand's a grifter, mate. Don't listen to him. Yeah. I don't listen to him, Paul. Just I think Lissy Moore was trying. He's still a fan, and he was trying to get me to listen to some of the stuff he was doing, and it was surprisingly not utter shit like usual. So yeah, that's it, man. But um, diet woke. Yeah, well, I got that from a truth guy years ago when I was started posting about the flat Earth on Facebook when I used to have one, or I used to access one. I haven't been on for 3 years. Um, and yeah, there was some like mega hardcore truth guy. He's like the equivalent of the Enlightened-Manc in Penny's channel. He was sort of next level truther. He was hardcore truth. Um, and I'm pretty hardcore, man. But like, I'd put a I'd respond to some of his posts, and he'd tell me I'm diet woke. I'm like, fuck you, man. The Earth's not a spinning ball, you twat. That you can't. That's not diet woke. Fuck you, hardcore truth guy. As soon as Russell Brand said he was a Labour supporter and we should all vote Labour, he lost all credibility. Well, yeah, and as soon as he said he's a Marxist, and he was having a bunch of Marxists on his channel interviewing them, and all that sort of crap. I mean, yeah, because initially he came across all right with Paxman, all that kind of thing. He looked like he was going to be hardcore libertarian, but he ended up being hardcore anarchist, socialist. And actually, anarchist is just a sort of pussy cop out for socialist people with mommy daddy issue complexes. It doesn't make sense. I mean, anarchism is like libertarianism for spastic socialists or something. I don't get it, but it's not. It's a fake designation. How can you be an anarchist and sort of want to set up state fucking ownership of everything? I mean, total twat. That is a retarded, untenable position. What a loser. Um, total loser. Well, this is pretty good for like a mic test stream. This is probably better than most people's actual streams. What do you reckon? Although, Susan Wojcicki isn't here tonight for some reason, but whatever. Susan Wojcicki. Don't forget to smash like, guys. Even though, you know, well, up to you guys. I can pretty much like wind it up, and it was literally going to be a test. I've already been on longer than I was going to be, and it sort of seems to work. So whatever. Um, yeah, up to you, man. What you all doing? Are you all like you all got other things to be doing? How's the you still there, Sagipur? Or are you how's your upload going? Paul Sagipur's a musician, man. And I was just checking out his stuff. It's interesting. Actually, Segipo, you didn't answer my question. I'm curious. What is that? The music you're putting up on that channel? What's the nature of it? Impulse, Core, Gadget, Nintendo Switch, like that tracked MIDI stuff. Is that your own stuff? Let me know. Um, what else is on? Am I really the most coolest thing on right now? The world is shit. Um, Right, are we leaving it there then, people? Is that it? Oh, you know what I'll do actually? You know what I'll do while I'm here? Here you go, because I'm in a mood to entertain you losers if you got nothing better to do. Oh, here you go, Sagipo, what you saying? Impulse was a name plucked out of the sky because I couldn't think of a name for it. Okay, I got you. Let me see. And have you considered like cheesy 80s vocals on it or anything? Saggy? In fact, you know what, Mr. Boston, probably maybe sub to Saggy or something and give me some advice on that thing because Mr. Boston's like a really good, serious professional musician, man. He's in a stilts band. He does it for a living, so he could give you really good advice on that. I could give you production advice on it. Definitely, I think needs some sound design. It's got kind of like stock out the box sounding and sort of effects at the moment. It could be done better. I quite like the kind of vibe of it though. It's kind of yeah, it's just unashamedly cheesy 80s kind of vibe. But yeah, I kind of like it. Um, and yeah, it probably could have a better name to be fair. But import, yeah, something joyous, like yeah, something like happy, joy. Yo, Hive. Oh, it's the Enlightened-Manc. Yes, I was just talking about you, Enlightened-Manc. Yo, Hive, Spartan. Your head streaming. Oh, yeah. That's cool, dude. That's cool. Yeah, I actually watched a bit of him. Yes, so he is. I've just seen him. Actually, good point. I saw a bit of his show yesterday after Penny stream out. I didn't really know what they were talking about, so I literally only watched about 5 minutes. Um, but he looks like a good channel, mate. To be fair, it's probably completely out there, um, hardcore next level shit. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with it, and yeah, I'm gonna dip in and out of that. I've got to hit the bell because it just I like the look of the guy. They seem like good blokes. Um. Oh, and by the way, Enlightened-Manc, you know when I was taking a piss at your boy, the ginger hair guy. Yeah, like I said, I was joking. I've got nothing against ginger people, but I do have a gin. No, um, yeah. You know, he's out there, and he. But you know, I was just playing. I was playing up with Hell 21, what she was saying, obviously. But he doesn't quite do it for me, in truth. You know, but he's all right, and I don't want to. I don't want to take the piss out of your boy, mate. So you know, saggy paw. It's my own stuff, but it's mostly dated because I'm in my 50s. Cool. Well, I like it. You know, I get it. You know, I get it. It knows what it is, and it's unashamed and good for you, dude. Yeah. Um, I could probably remix one of your tracks, dude, if you wanted for a laugh. I'll have another look at all your stuff. If you got one in particular you really like and think you'd like to experiment, see what my take of it could be, redesigned, re-envisaged, I'll be happy to try it. Like I said, an example of my stuff is that intro tune that you listened to the other day. That's one of mine, Imaga. So if you wanted that sort of treatment, well, that sort of sound design brought to it, then yeah, we could I could give it a go, brother. The-Enlightened-Manc, yo, yes, indeed. Shit, people be going to sleep, man. I better fuck off soon. But anyway, it's fun for a second. Yo, okay, hi, hey, Mr. Hugh, how's it going, bro? How's it going, Mr. Hugh? I hope you're thinking of some problems you want to share with me for the Saturday night agony art stream because I want to solve people's problems. You know, I was thinking, like my mate Mr. Boston was saying, I should be primarily myself and just drag out the Joker for little bits, and I probably agree with that. But the point is, I actually do want this to be like a, oh man, like a free counseling sort of shoot the shit AA meeting. I actually want it to be like for everyone who sees what's happening and knows what's coming, essentially. Um, yeah, there's probably some of us that have varying degrees of actualized or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? At peace with it and all that sort of stuff. So if anyone's scared or got any of that stuff, I want this genuinely to be a place because we can always shoot the shit. It's all good, and we will. But I do want this to be a place where if you like, actually, Brandi, because Saggy Paw got it the other day, but so did you. You asked me about one of your. In fact, you sort of hinted about that thing with the parents and the kids and the family and the one bedroom and all that stuff. Yeah, stuff like that, man. I mean, you know, I want to get into all that sort of stuff. And if people have got like real life issues they're trying to deal with, then yeah, crowdsource it to the chat, man, where you got like minded, the most thoughtful, truthful, honest, self reflective people would be attracted to this sort of stream, obviously, or these sorts of channels. So, why don't we ever get the benefit of yeah, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, the enlightened Manc knows what me saying. Knowledge, ha ha ha, yeah, exactly. Well, I'm glad you're over here, enlightened Manc. That's good, man. We'll have to get into it proper. In fact, the enlightened Manc, I want to do some streams on like self-inquiry, Advaita Vedanta-ism, the Eastern perspective, self-cosmology, cosmology of self, um, all of that, because I've got several Christian friends and they take a lot as given. They have faith and they sit there in the presence of God, and that's all solid and good. And I'm not taking that away from them at all. Um, and for them, the faith in a character called Jesus, God in personified, essentially, is their vector for faith to develop in faith. But there's a lot of inevitable dogmatic stuff mixed in because you sort of take in the authority of a book telling you all about what the truth is, as opposed to finding it based on first principles, but through negation, by sitting quietly and seeing what about you is true. And this is where Advaita Vedantaism, self-knowledge, is where it's at. So, or self-inquiry. So I wanted to know what your thoughts are on that, because we haven't got into that, and I want to get into that further. Sagipur, I'm off to do my upload hive later chat. Later, Sagipur, thanks for dropping in, brother. I really appreciate it. And I'll have a look at your music proper later. Nice one. Alchemy of the self is good knowledge. Exactly, brother. Well, do you know what? What I might do is I might leave it there. In fact, no, what I'll do is I'll play you this little thing because I've got got a little video queued up. I played it the other day, but it's just a bit of fun. This is a bit, in case you're still there, Mr. Boston. This is a bit where well, all of you actually, Klaus Schwab, me and Vince, Batman, um, Weird Messiah. We put this together. Weird Messiah did the voice. I did the sound production on it, and I also came up with some of the concepts for the visuals and the memes. But here you go. Check this out for a laugh.
Greetings, obsolete humans. My name is Klaus Schwab, ruler of the four dimensions and creator of the congestion charge. I am now in control of your nation. You didn't expect that, did you? There is no time for hesitancy or critical thinking. You must receive your vaccine right away. It is the best way to ensure your permanent genetic upgrade for a happy existence. Like Queenie says, don't be selfish.
What do you think of that? I mean, that's a good time. I know some of you already saw it the other day, but it's fun. Who the fuck is Klaus Schwab and who put him in charge? I mean, it's funny the people they keep choosing to head this thing up because they are the loseriest losers going. Kill Gates and Klaus Schwab. I mean, fuck them, man. I'd way rather be the us people. Probably end up in a soup, but we're having a good time whilst we're being, um, you know, prepared. Um, so fuck you, Klaus Schwab. These are losers, man. These people have no logos. They have no. They ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing. At the end of the day, they could probably get all the things they, aside from just wanting to be tyrants, right? Which is actually what it's all about. They could get all the things they wanted, or all the things they purport to want, all the things they say they want, pertain to the sort of technological future, the smart future. If they actually just crowdsourced it to everyone, we're getting on just fine without their input. I mean, all the Silicon Valley techs and all the brain trust behind the innovations over the last 100 years, all been creative folk with switched on right brain, right hemispheres. You know what I'm saying? They can't create, they can only destroy. They suck. You suck. I am now in control of your nation. Fuck you. Fuck you, Klaus Schwab. I'm good without the upgrade. Yeah, I don't want to fucking upgrade. I mean, Tom York can go and get his fucking upgrade, get his wonky eye fixed if he wants. And I wouldn't take the piss out of that about anyone, except to say that he should have, if he had the right politics, I'd be nice to him. Because I like his music. But by the way, that was, I don't know if you noticed, that was actually Tom York, a little graphic of him that we turned into a robot because his face needed fixing. It was like a metaphor. I'm 8 minutes behind, had to pause. That's okay, Paul. You do your thing, man. Um, yeah, man. So, what you think of that? Cool. Well, unless any of you guys got anything in particular you want to mention, I'll give you a chance to mention whatever you want to mention. Then I'll wind up basically. Let's see, Brandi. I have a little one to put to bed. Good to spend some time with you and everyone in your chat. See you next time. Yeah, I'll wrap it up then, Brandi. That's cool. It was nice to see you again. Very nice to see you again. I'll definitely see you Saturday. I might do another random one like this in the week. We'll see what happens. But yeah, man. Mr. Boston, you got anything else to say? I'll probably be off, brother. And I might, you know what I might actually do? Now, yeah, I might play the outro. Fuck it, I didn't. Yeah, I might play the outro just because it's a banging tune. But you got anything else to say, Mr. Boston? Because I'll wrap it up there. Actually, Mr. Boston, what's this tune? There's a lot of contention about what that tune is. No one can figure it out. I've literally left a message on my brother's phone trying to find out what it is. What's this? Later, however, stay safe. Thanks, Mr. Hugh. I will try to. God willing, Mr. Hugh, God willing. Although I don't think God does will. I don't think that's how God works. But by God's grace, shall we say. I love your outro. Oh, Brandi, well, I have to smash the outro just for you. Yeah. Well, respect, Brandi. Mr. Boston might be listening 8 seconds behind then. All right, Mr. Boston. Oh, here we go. Oh, enlightenment. We've got an enlightened-Manc in. The soul transforms from the metaphysical realm to the physical realm. Hence, you come through the water portal of the woman's womb. We're living in a simulated realm as game is created. What do you mean by game there? Interesting. We're living in a simulated realm as game is created. What does that last sentence mean? But while you're going to tell me what the last sentence means, let me figure out the first bit. The soul transforms from the metaphysical realm to the physical realm. Well, I don't think it transforms, brother, but I think it um well, the soul or the continuum or the awareness is what it is that which is sentience itself, in pure tranquility, essentially, unperturbed. The It's timeless, same nature. Well, yeah, it's that which belies reality. It's not that it transforms, but yeah, physical attributes can form around the seeds of certain tendencies formed in previous moments. That's a more accurate way of putting it, I think. And then the physical realm, hence you come through the water portal. I like that, through the water portal of the woman's womb. That's right, she births you, she gives birth, as in maritime law. I get you. And water is definitely magic for sure. It's definitely a very strange medium. In fact, actually, the Enlightened-Manc, you need to check out a channel called Theoria Apophosis or something like that. That Ken Wheeler, he's into magnets. Put in Ken Wheeler magnets. Uh, I can never pronounce his name, but something like whatever I just said. Look into him. He's got a bunch of. It's like what Tesla said about water being the universal solvent or something. He's into all that sort of stuff. Swan Princess. Is it, Brandy? If you're right, Brandy, that's amazing. In fact, all right, I'll look that up later. I'm writing it down here. I wonder if you're right, Swan Princess. I'm always hopeful every time someone suggests something, and it's always wrong. But we'll see. We'll see if you're right. Um, the enlightened Manc, the soul transforms from the metaphysical realm to the physical realm. Hence, you come through the water portal of the woman's womb. We are living a simulated realm as a computer game is created. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is whether or not it's designed by beings as we would think of them, or whether or not, because let me put it this way, Enlightenment, whether this is the original universe or not, and I know about Nick Bostrom's arguments about the probability that it is, the original one it's not probable, right? I get all that, but all that aside, let's assume it's the original universe. Um, mind, oh, sorry, God, God, as I understand God, or that which is what I have to describe, pure consciousness or pure awareness. From that arose mind, and then mind is like the illusion that dabbles with the jewel, theoretically. So everything beyond that which is God in heaven, pure tranquility, which is our true nature. This is why we're always hankering after that. It's why we're vice laden. But really, you're already everything you're seeking. It's that sort of thing, right? It's just you create illusions that you believe into, that you give power, spiritual power to, and belief to, and make actual. Well, you haven't got a problem in the world. You're already in heaven. You're already in heaven. You don't, that is the realization. But the point is, you are heaven. In fact, it's even more profound. And you don't exist. The you're grasping at. But then, um, what did you say again? We are living in a yeah. So the original universe would be essentially a simulation, because from the non-dual arises the theoretical dual, like the algorithm of the original mind, like God's mind, pondering the possibilities, right, and fracturing into all of the different sort of fractal, um, holographic possibilities. Um, Everything beyond the one is theoretical, and the dual is it functions, but it is not so. So um, you are already one with God. That's the thing. This is why when I speak to the Christians, they haven't developed that intuition, that sort of lexicon to be able to talk in those terms. But that is true. If you're a truth seeker, you should find that out by yourself about reality. Um, so yeah, I'll leave it there. But yeah, pretty much, brother. Yeah. The Enlightened-Manc. I watch. Oh, sorry, I got to speak quietly because people are knocking around, going to bed. I watch him, and the Jerry's documentary is using his knowledge. Oh, right. Yeah, you know him. You know him. That's good. I watch him, and the Jerry's documentary is using his knowledge of magnets, decoding the flat earth realm of a torus plane. Cool. Jerry. Right. I haven't really checked Jerry out I found him a bit whiny once, but I'll look into him. I'm only playing. He's the Mexican, right? Again, I'm playing. I'll look into him, brother. Thank you. Um, and then like sauce, we are one. Absolutely, yes, sauce, exactly. Yeah, bit of tomato sauce. Um, like the Schwab vid, mate. Good. Thank you, Mr. Boston. I'm glad you like Schwab. Absolutely, bro. That's why religion is BS. Well, yeah, organized religion or dogmatic religion is BS. I mean, you need a system and a lexicon to be able to navigate and negate the self, which is essentially what Buddhism attempts to do. Sikhism is pretty much where it's at, and kind of Buddhism in a way, although it inevitably descends into sort of the dogma as well. Although the whole tantric aspect of Buddhism and the whole sort of central channel work is a whole other interesting. Um, it's more than a rabbit hole, but that's a whole other interesting thing. But that's for another time, right? But agreed. What's Tom York's politics, or do you do I not want to know? Yeah, you don't want to know, Mr. Boston. He's a totally woke. In fact, you can watch him on an American panel show talk about when Boris Johnson first got elected, and this was before he proved himself to be an utter sellout bitch. Um, listen to what Tom York was saying on the American Californian kind of panel show. I forget who it was about politics in the UK and who were just elected, the Conservative government, Brexit. Pretty sure Tom York's like just completely super woke, even though you always got the impression that when he did the album Hail to the Thief and all that sort of stuff, that he might have been wise to shit, but he's pretty much like a lefty loser, Extinction Rebellion twat. And it's so sad because he sounds like you'd know what he's talking about in his music. He's obviously channeling something, but yeah, too bad. Oh, I just missed one then. Hang on. Right, I do have to go real soon, guys, but I'll finish up these ones and then I'll smash the outro music. The system is really. By the way, I'm talking quiet because people are literally going to bed behind me, and they got work tomorrow. So, real work. The Enlightened-Manc. The system is religion. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's its own. Well, absolutely. Yeah. The sort of what would you call it? The liberal perspective. This I call it the Newtonian worldview, mixed with a sense that you're modern and sophisticated. The whole established practice, the established projection of the modern world is yeah, it's a cult, dude, is what it is. The BBC version of reality, it's an absolute projection of a cult. Yeah, 1,000,000%, man, 1,000,000%. I've got a big question that's getting me down at the moment. Okay, but I can save it for another stream. Well, that's perfect, Mr. Boston. Well, you can do it now, honestly, if you want to. 1,000,000%, you can do it now if you so do ask if you want to ask it, bro. Otherwise, we do the Agony Aunt stream on Saturdays, so that would be potentially a perfect time to ask it. But I'll give you a chance to respond to me saying that in case you want to ask it now. But yeah, I'll definitely give it a shot, or see if anyone in the streams could give it a shot on Saturday. Like I said, I nearly said Flight of the Bumblebees. That's right, yeah, but I'm not sure what it's called. Yeah, no, I wonder if fucking see now you've got my head. I think we've been through this. I'm pretty sure it's not Flight of the Bumblebees. Although let me, oh, I'll just write that down to myself anyway because I sort of forgot how it goes. That tune. Bumblebees. If it is, dude, you know what it is, Paul? Because the next bit goes like this. Well, the whole thing goes like this. Sounds like Mozart or Beethoven or something, but dude, I've looked for it, man. I cannot. I don't know where to. I don't know where to look for it. And I haven't got that googly app thingy majig. Down Saturday Eve, I've got 2 gigs. Oh, damn Saturday, 2 gigs. Well, you can ask me now, or you know what you can do, Paul? You can post me in the comments section. I can answer it on your behalf, so you can watch the show retrospectively. So if you get me the question, I'll feature it, man. I'll do it. So send me a comment somewhere, or you can do it here or in the comment section. But yeah, get me the question, man, and we'll open up the panel on it, bruv. And I've got to go now, but bear with me. Here we go. Mr. Boston. By the way, I fast forwarded to current time because you were answering a question in the past. Yeah, yeah, good. Yeah, good, dude. I got that. I got that. The piano song, learn it, then Shazam it. Learn it. Oh yes, Shazam. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. If you've got Shazam, Paul, no one in my crew has that shit. So if you have it, could you Shazam it for me? Thanks, man. I'll scratch your back. You scratch my back. Okay, I'll DM you the question. Perfect, and I'll re-watch when my gigs are finished. That's amazing, Paul. Well, on that note, people, I'm gonna play the outro and get out of here. But it was a very fun random stream. Thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it. I kind of hoped you did because I was kind of bored. In truth, that's the God's honest truth. Um, so right, guys, I'll see you either midweek. Oh, by the way, I'm working on a new thing which is called the Joker the Joker report. So I think I'll probably tend to be myself more on this channel now. But yeah, the Joker report, we'll see. It's going to be like a Greg Reese report for InfoWars with some moody music, and the one I'm working on is about the Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security, and Gert van der Bosch and all this sort of interesting stuff. But anyway, as the Joker, the Johns Hopkins Center for Disease. Anyway, it's fun. But that's what I'm currently working on. It's like Penny's little shorts that she does. If anyone knows Penny Bunny, Paul, I'm in Penny Bunny streams lots. If you ever want to jump over there as well, by the way, and get into some fun chats. Anyway, guys, it was fun. Love you all, man. Take care, and I'll see you soon.